Alright, welcome everybody to episode 2 of this Let's Play series. We're playing Age of Wonders Planetfall with the new Oathbound faction, and we are playing with Heritor Secret Tech, which is kind of like your class. Like, Oathbound is my faction, or my race, and the Heritor is like my class. So I picked Heritor because it meshes fairly well with these guys, but really I'm interested in testing out the Oathbound stuff, so I may not do a whole lot of Heritor stuff. So we are ready to end turn. Combats are in progress, so we now have enough people in this city. We have 4, so we can actually annex a sector. So I want to annex this one, which will add a nice food district to the city so it can grow faster, and it will connect these cities once I talk to these guys and put them into my empire. Which I said in the last episode that it would be like 40 something, but it might be cheaper than that. I'll have to go and talk to them. In the meantime, we've got some scouts that can go off looking around for pickups. Research pickups. Here's a Cosmite pickup. Nice. Okay. I want to do this scout next. So let's go up this way. Okay, we'll have to be careful of this because it's a spawner, and if it spits out a unit, it'll grab this guy. There's a couple pickups here. That's good. Orders required. So these guys need to heal up a little bit. This guy's a little bit wounded, so fortunately we're slow enough that I won't even have to. Horatio's Refuge. You're fast enough to talk to them. 45. Okay. So I can either attack them and take it over. That's actually a pretty strong army for early game. I'll try to do that. I'll probably just talk to, I'll come back in a little bit of time. Well, hopefully I pick up some influence and I have to wait quite so many turns. And set production for Hennepin. I can build colonizers now, which honestly is probably a good idea to colonize like down here. So I can put some of this stuff under my control. I don't know what part of the map I'm on. It looks like I can go, okay, so I'm in the northern half of the world on this continent, and I appear to be alone on this continent, which is not abnormal, but I don't know that for sure. What is this? What is this line I'm seeing? What is this? Oh, that's my, sorry, my scanner range. So I can't see that far, but I could detect things in there. Okay. Sorry, I thought I was losing my mind seeing these lines in the darkness. Okay. So, Hennepin, what do you want to do here? We build the military skirmisher barracks. We can build those paladins, and in future units, of course. Paladin protectors. Or the specialists, I can build the augurs. I don't know what that does, so we're going to build that. Because I want to build whatever that is. And test it out. Because it sounds cool. And then we end turn. Okay, so there's a... so the Forgotten are talking to us. May Creator be with you, Essence Bearer. You have come before the Cursed and the Rotten, the ones that were left forever forgotten. Our mortal bodies have witnessed much suffering, but our faith is unbroken. Will you join our prayers, salute the Iron Halo, or end in consumption? We would offer our services to earn thy favor. We remain low on essence and cautious to trust strangers. If you wish to join us, prove your obedience. Help us. We seek a path of service that gains your favor. Synthetic lust is not life's purpose. Our procreative instinct is Creator's most precious gift to life. It is how we become creators ourselves. These so-called pleasure bots are an abomination. These vulgar agents of entropy mock the precious biological dance. They decay the sacred bonds of attraction. Keep life sacred. Dispose of them. I don't know if I feel good about this quest. I feel a little bit, like a little purgy. Well, I guess I am a paladin, so... Except, we will purge the evil. We will purge the abominations. Uh-oh, here we got a spawner. We'll probably want to take this out first. This quest isn't going anywhere for 10 turns, but this spawner could spit out an army any time now, so we want to take that out before it gets a chance to come after us. Speaking of which, there was a spawner up here. And I don't have any military at home to protect me, so I'll probably want to... Maybe I'll want to build a unit real quick. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, residential exploitation. I forgot about this. You can add a sector that the only thing it does is give you a little bit of bonuses, but it extends your reach and you can have more sectors with a city. I haven't played with this yet. Obviously, it's completely new. +1 annexable sector unlocked by 20 population and 24 population, respectively. Okay. Interesting. Annex sectors, adjacent sectors even if further than 2 sectors away from the core. Colony district building to be upgraded an additional time. And you just get a little bit of income per people working in those slots. That's a really interesting concept. Let's do this. I want to grow as fast as possible. So we'll start by grabbing agricultural district in this new area. The reason I'm doing that is because when you specialize a district in one of the 4 categories of food, energy, research, or production, you get bonuses and you can build special buildings. So because this sector has 1 research, 1 production, and 2 food, if I were to specialize in energy, the maximum level of this sector would not be greater than, I think it's 3, because there's no bonuses from the land. I'm forcing an area that's not good at producing energy to produce energy. If I did research or production, I think I could get up to level 4, which means the workers making science or production respectively would make more and more because the sector is more specialized in that. Food, it has 2 points, which means I can get the sector up to level 5 in food production. So eventually this sector would be a high enough level, or maybe it does it automatically now since they changed how that works, but this sector will produce more food than any other resource if I specialize it in food, because the land gives bonuses to that. And the reason the land gives bonuses to that is because most areas have 2 biomes. This is a forest, which is production and food, and fungal, which is food and science, giving it 2 food total. So once this specializes, this little district will change its appearance to a food-looking thing. It'll have like little domes, like greenhouses and stuff. It's pretty cool how all the buildings change how they look. Oh, look at this. I've got like a weird energy core bell thing in my city. Okay. Anyway, so... yeah, soon, and then the reason I picked this district first, this sector over another one, is to see how there's a road automatically now. Once I grab this one, because they're adjacent, I'll have a road for my first 2 cities pretty quickly, which is really good. You are ready to move this way, but not ready to attack yet. This isn't going to move out. This isn't a big army, but there might be some hidden units in there that I won't see until I'm adjacent. Let's get out of here before spawn comes after us. Picked up some cosmite. This will be energy, I think. Yep, 45 energy, which is good. It's basically money. And then over here, here's some cosmite. Getting a lot of cosmite pickups, which is great for a long term, but in the short term, what I need is influence and science. And honestly, production is nice too, because you can instantly build stuff in your cities. Discovered Forgotten Dwelling. Oh, it's right here. This is basically the city where these Forgotten come from. There should be 2 of them on the map with this number of players, and there should be another minor faction. So there's the Forgotten, and then there'll be one other minor faction that I haven't discovered yet. I can buy stuff from them. I can actually click on them, and I can go to their store, and I can spend influence, which I don't have enough to do anything yet, but I can buy these early things like golems and mods and spells and stuff. I'm sorry, tactical operations, but they're basically spells, and strategic operations, which are like world spells. And I can, as I do that, they get more and more friendly with me, and then if you get to maximum friendship, you can request ownership, which means you can settle a city next to them, and then pull this sector into your city, and then you basically own that faction, and you get a bunch of bonuses. You can buy all their stuff, like I think it's cheaper, and it's cool, and it's really thematic and fun to feel like you're doing quests for this faction that needs your help, and they live on this world with you. So
sector annexed.
Yep, we annexed that, and we're ready to end turn. Okay, magnetic field disruption. This is a world event that happened randomly. The planet's magnetic field is constantly present, but it has variable strength. We're seeing an increase in its strength right now, and it's wreaking havoc on our communications in addition to inducing static charges in a number of different objects. Influence income is reduced by 50%. Oh no. Every 2 turns during tactical combat, static charge deals 4 arc damage and has a 4 strength chance to apply static charge to all units for 2 turns. This is bad for me because some of my units are machines and have an arc weakness, so they're going to take extra damage. This is good for biological units because they don't have a weakness to that. That just made this a little harder. But I think we're going to go in and do it anyway. Now, do my basic units have that? They don't have any weaknesses or resistances. Okay, so these 2 units are vulnerable. I've got an army power of 810. I think I can take these guys on. Now, these guys have an AoE gastric, like, spit. These guys can jump. And this one I'm going to want to stay away from as long as possible and then beat it down with everybody all at once, because these guys do a lot of damage. A repeating 15 damage attack that hits an arc in front of it. This guy sucks. Fortunately, a lot of times it uses this, like, buff thing to nearby units, and then they run off, so it ends up behind everybody else, and you can kill other things, and then this guy's last. So we're going to... I haven't actually made a manual save yet, so we want to do that real quick. I have a lot of save games, so we'll call this Salua... the Iron Halo for YouTube. And we'll do manual combat. Okay, Hopper Hound nest. We've got some eggs in there. Actually blow the egg up. It's like an explosive device, if I remember correctly. Which almost never comes into play, but it's kind of funny to think about. There's always objects on the map that are explosive. All these objects have hit points, which is really cool. Every once in a while there's something that can't be blown up, destroyed. Like, I think these are... No, these are actually destructible. Yeah, explosive. If you blow up this egg, it does biochemical damage in a 2 hex radius around it. Look at all the bones! Gosh, we should not have come here. This is not good. This is probably indestructible. Nope. I'm eating my words here. Everything, we can blow everything up in here. Okay. What do we want to do here? Probably move this guy up into the front. Move my melee guys. Well... Actually, let's put the Heritor behind him. We'll change his facing. And then we'll put so that these guys have extra armor. Unfortunately, these guys jump and they'll hit melee and push them, so the shield doesn't do anything. Extra shield, sorry, I said extra armor. This car probably blows up. Nope. Look at me, just being wrong about literally everything. Okay, we'll put you up in the front. You're much more deadly than everybody else. And we'll put you right behind you. Oh, I love the walking sounds they make. There's a Serpian back here. You're a little bit weakened, so you're going to start taking some extra damage from arc. There it comes, yep. Not too bad on everybody since they're all defending. And in 2 turns it'll happen again. Yeah, so he did that thing where he moved back there to the Blade Maw to buff everybody, because he wanted to be in range, but now they're going to run up and attack, so he'll take another turn or 2 to get to us. Oh no, a crit. Okay, well we're getting some good Overwatch damage. Almost killed it. Here we go. Slap him. Paladin looks really cool. Paladin Protector. Shields up! These little guys, Mega Beetle babies, they get bigger than this. They have, eventually,
Operations
as
available.
the world gets more dangerous, they'll get a mod that makes it so that they come back to life once per combat. What's my mod? What do I have available? Condemned to Drain. Condemn an enemy in the name of the S-Tech, transforming them into a drained unit. Target enemy non-hero infantry unit has a 12 strength chance to gain Condemned until end of battle. Condemned units have minus 400 happiness and minus 2 entropy resistance. When a unit with Condemned dies, it transforms into a drained unit under the caster's control. This unit remains after battle. That's pretty helpful. That's probably worth 40. I'm going to put that on this one. What is wrong with me today? Cannot be affected. Oh. Cannot be affected. Why is this? Non-hero infantry unit. Is it because these are beasts? Animals. Dang. So I have to drain like a person. Okay. Impact stagger if you hit. Okay, so they're staggered. Which is good. This guy could run forward and... they'll get an opportunity which won't hurt very much.
Enemy annihilated.
Uh-oh, lost an armor point from the explosion. Now what I want to do is move this Serpian in here. Oh, I thought that one was over.
Enemy annihilated.
You guys can beat this guy up.
Enemy down.
.47 chance, so if I move, we go to here, better chance of hitting. Perfect. And then our hero, Salua, is going to go up and stab this guy and blow up.
Enemy killed.
Ouch. And you get an extra action point because you killed a unit, which means they can put you into defense mode since they can't hit anything else. Oh, okay. I had a feeling he'd try to get in there, but didn't have too many action points left after that. So let's get you in here. Can you stagger? You can't stagger. Does anybody have the ability to stagger this guy? Nope. So we'll use our hero for this, because she can take damage a little more effectively than others.
They shall be honored.
Oh my god, he crit and killed my Paladin Protector. What an incredible early game setback. What the hell? That sucked. Oh no. Well, I thought that guy was gonna be fine.
Our forces are victorious.
Well, at least I'm building something at home soon to replace that, but another Paladin Protector. Oh, I can't believe that. Ouch, that really hurts. Beamer rifle. Repeating fire damage. That's a pretty nice rifle, but I don't want to give up her melee weapon. I'll take that reward. And, God, what do I do with you now? Everybody needs time to heal. I mean, I guess head home and start linking up with this unit I'm gonna make. Which I need to make. I guess I should make that unit first. Can I, no, I can't get it down to 2 turns. Do I want energy? Probably early. I usually run out of energy early. Yeah, we'll work on this unit first because I need a replacement. I don't know what this unit does. I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to buy it and see what it does. Curse of Fatalism. Perfect.
Operations available for priming.
No thanks. Orders required. I don't know why I'm having my scouts go the same direction. Super efficient. Oh, this one has a Abyssal Tear, which lowers sight range to 3 by 3. That's why when I went in there I couldn't see anything. Pickup? Okay, so you can head over this way, and if you don't see anything, you'll head south. back up there, but it's guarded. Okay, there's a spawner, so let's hightail it out of here. That's going to start sending those units looking around for something to fight, and they'll eventually make it to my capital, which has... It's an okay militia, but I'm just, like, not... Just don't like being unsure if I'll win those fights, especially if two hit me at the same time. I don't need those right now. Oh, you could go over and do this anomaly while we wait for a unit. That's a good idea. I should do that. Since I lost my influence income, I won't be able to get this city for a bit, which feels bad. Induction rights.
When you know that you are on the right side of history, you won't miss your opportunity to change the world. All it takes is commitment. Rorimandus Millingworth, Oathbound Recruiter.
Huh. So I've unlocked a unit mod, Oath of Loyalty. It's a defense mod that gives armor for each adjacent unit with an Oath mod. Additionally, this mod grants the unit 1 armor. Okay, so you give a bunch of units Oath mods, keep them together, and they give each other armor. And we got a tactical operation, which is a battle spell. Target friendly units gains Providence for 1 turn, making all of its attacks critically hit. That's interesting. And then we'll get, Warden ranks. I want whatever that is. I don't care what it is, just give me it. And Frontier Facilities is done. And then, what do we want next? Do we want aquatic deployment yet? Or do we want doctrines, which are like Empire spell modifiers? We can gain 20% friendship and 20% influence from quests, plus an additional 20% for each level of goodness you are above neutral. Pre-battle predictions. All units start battle with 1 stack of precognition. Dang. Oh, I like that. And the Throne. Unlock the Throne colony structure. The Throne enables additional bonuses for colony lords. What's a colony lord? When a hero with a colony lord bonus hero skill is linked to this colony, then the colony will still receive 50% of the hero in domain bonus, even when the hero is outside the colony's domain. Well, that's something we want. We want this. I want this doctrine, and I want that upgrade. That's pretty cool. Orders required. Grab this pickup. And we've hit the top of the map. Oh, we sent production home. That's awesome. Now we'll just head off this way. Orders required. Oh, that guy's coming. He's coming for me. He's a-coming. Let's go out to sea. Head down around this way. Empire task unlocked. Yep. I'm not worried about that one. And... okay. Almost done with this unit. Can actually... what happens if I add production to this? Nothing. I can't get any faster. So we're gonna go to... I think we'll do energy here. Yeah, we're just income isn't great, and also, you know, it's gonna cost us, like, even this costs us a little bit, and the units we want to build. Oh, colonizers are 50. Whoa. Augur was 70. Okay, that's pretty high.
Huh.
Let's go over to this site. Still almost done healing up. Wish I was fighting, but losing that unit kind of hurt. I'm not gonna save scum it. Oh, Cosmite. Gosh, I have so much early Cosmite, and you can't run out of storage for Cosmite, so this is like never gonna be a problem that I have too much Cosmite. Alright, we will intern. Can't wait for this magnetic storm to be over. This is just punishing me. This does nothing good for me. Hennepin
Production ready.
So what is an auger? Creepy. That's what an auger is. What? Why are you wearing a crayon for a head? Okay. Entropic shot. So it's got a repeating okay damage attack. 40 health, 2 shields. So this is not an attack unit. You'd be wasting your time making these to attack. Gift of Adamants. Target ally gains last stand, causing them to remain at 1 HP when they would die for 1 turn. When the effect expires, the target will heal for 20 health. That's awesome. Curse of Fatalism. Target enemy gets Fatalism, making it 100% easier to hit and making it fail all of its resistance checks for 2 turns. This faction has a lot of potential. And defense mode, regular defense mode. Record Keeper. All units in this stack except Seers gain 25% bonus experience. Well, that's interesting. This faction's pretty cool so far. I'm liking this. You're fast. Oh, because you're hovering. Okay, so let's head to this site, and we will remove the fungi. Our scanners have detected a faint signal of unknown origin covered by large clusters of fungal growth on some vegetation. We should carefully remove the clusters of fungi to extricate the source of the signal. Removing the clusters of fungi to extricate the source of the signal. Thank you for the confirmation.
Production ready.
Oh, good. We produced the agricultural exploitation. Yeah, so it looks like, so you can see how this little area changed. It used to look more like this. Now it like expanded. It's got more little pastures and farms, and there's like little domes for growing and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So you can actually see here, if we go to our sectors, Olive Glen is level 3. So it would be level 1, but it's getting +2 because it is on this section which has 2 food. So you can see, instead of getting level 1 where we would get +1 slot and +10 income, we're getting level 3, so we have 3 food slots and +20 income. So we make more base food, but now we can also funnel more people into making food so we can grow faster. And the faster we grow, in my opinion, growing really fast with food early is a really good idea, because every 4 population you can annex a new sector, and once you get to a high enough level, then you have lots of people that you can, like, well, oh, I need military really quickly. You just take everybody out of food, pump them into production and money, and just build something. And then you can also, once you get to 16, you can set it to share its food with other cities that need growth. 16, sorry, the reason I do 16, you can do it at any time. I do it at 16 because that's the maximum number of sectors you can have is 4. So at 16 population, you've acquired your 4 sectors, and you've got your central one, so you'll have your 5 total sectors. Although the game has added that residential district to expand that, so I'm not sure how I will deal with that at this point. Shark Vortex. That's a great name for an area. Okay, what do we have going on over here? There's some sort of a nuclear fallout. I don't really want to hang out there. There's a city. This is a Shakarn neutral city, which means likely there's Shakarn somewhere in here. Because a lot of times the neutral cities that spawn are the same faction as the one like the one closest to you will be your faction most of the time. So that might mean there could be Shakarn. In fact, one of these could be Shakarn armies moving around in my scanner range. Unknown commander completed emissary. Another one did, and another one did. So production in Hennepin. To get that recreational dome, and then we'll build the standard military infrastructure just for when those guys come down to visit. I might switch to this one first. Should get a hero offer to join pretty soon. Message from the Forgotten faction. Oh, I only have 5 turns left to this quest. I can't forget about that. Recent encounters with a rival life form has horrified us. Their essence is strange. All living things are sacred, but entropy defies Creator's hierarchy. We hold dominion over life, and plants are its lowest form. The growth embody entropy's corruption. What? Why are you guys so weirdly racist against everything? You don't want plants. You don't want robots. You're like, oh, we value all life, but also kill these abominations. How far are you along? Do I have time? Turns remaining 2. And then how many turns is it to get down here? 2 turns? Okay, it's gonna be close. Alright, you get in there and join your comrades. Alright, and with that, we are all out of time. So I will see you for the next episode. Thank you for joining me.